The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things that you mentioned was when you would go to school, you would see that the other kids would, I guess, have their shit in order. Everything seemed, tip top.
Yeah.
And when you would go home, it would be different.
Yeah.
That's not what you would see.
Yeah.
You're experiencing poverty and those other things. Now, what I was wondering is, in that time, could the kids at school see that you come from a different background, different circumstances, and did you experience any racism, discrimination, etc. because of that?
I mean, yeah, being that being older now, I can see the impact of people that come before me, like the fighters standing up for us, for the future generation at the time. Their work really made an impact. It really worked, and we were actually getting somewhere. But I've realized now that just people aren't perfect, and I would be angry at the world and just angry at society. But I realized along the way that the only person that could change my reality was me, man. I got outside of that reality and seeing that it's a paradise around here, and seeing that it's it's beautiful, and recognize its beauty in that. But it had to take me escaping where I was at, because it just felt it felt like a whole nother world where I was at, just because your parents and your family and that they are your world as a child, and they shape your world, pretty much how you're going to go out and receive the world from your home. You're going to go out into school, and if that shit's different, you go from your home into your school. If that shit's different, you're jumping in and out of worlds, you know what I mean? And I don't care what anyone says, you can have teachers and people outside, but your mother and father, whether they're good or bad, you're still going to love them, you know what I mean? I still love them, but I recognize that I couldn't get anywhere following them. I couldn't get anywhere looking up to them, and you're supposed to look up to them, and I did, until I realized that I couldn't depend on them, you know what I mean? And had to depend on God, mostly, I was praying, I've been praying all my life, man, it's crazy, and people can say the universe system, whatever. My perception is just, my perspective is God saved me from a lot of my situations, because I don't know, I felt like he was my therapist, and I felt like he brought this shit out of me. So I owe it to God, and I owe it to myself, and I owe it to my family for just me wanting to be better, you know what I mean? Just be a better person, a better man. Cause don't know why I'm different. Just different in terms of how I think and what I do compared to my dad. I just am, and I guess it's because of his mistakes and the mistakes of the people around me that taught me that, and that made me want to be better. So in a way, I'm thankful for the way I grew up, man. I'm thankful for every moment, bro, because there's stuff that I understand now where I'm at right now, that I didn't understand back then. But there's a reason why I understand that, and other people don't, I gained understanding and perspective from all the things that I've been through. So, I don't pass no hate. I'm just saying that I've been there, and it's very much something that can interfere with, I guess if you don't heal from that stuff properly, it can have a massive bad impact on your mental health, and the way you walk and the way you treat people, and the way you take in the world. I take in the world different now, and because of it, and I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful to be where I am. I see that it's like, it's beautiful now, and you know, I guess I'm just not thinking. I guess I just grew up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I grew up quick too. I can see that, but like, you know, that's just the way I am. My mum said that I was like born like with like an old person's, you know, I look like an old man when I came out. So like, I don't know, like taking that and just everything that I like say and speak and all that stuff, like I don't know what it is, but like, you know, it must be the old people coming through me, man. You know, like it's like, yeah, it must be that. You know, I guess that's what it is.
The lesson.
927. Oh yeah.